We got up to a $20,000 approval with the Southwest credit card. So if you're looking to get the Southwest credit card, definitely stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So if this is your first time watching my videos, make sure you guys like this video. My name is Rickita, and I always tell you guys about different credit cards, and I also tell you guys about how you can boost your credit score, delete accounts from your credit report. So definitely make sure you guys like this video and make sure you guys subscribe. Now for this video, I was actually talking to a client, and she said, "Hey Rickita, I want to get that Southwest credit card." And I'm like, no, Chase got that 524 rule. But I said, you know what? Let me do a video for you. Let me do a little more research, and let's see what we have to do to help you get this credit card. Now, let's talk about the different things you're going to have to do to get this credit card, and let's talk about the minimum requirements. Now, I told you guys, like I said too, you got the 524 rule when it comes down to Chase, because the Southwest credit card is through Chase. Now, you don't have to worry about that 524 rule when it comes down to this credit card because it is a co-branded card. And I see a lot of people said that they was able to get approved for this credit card and they were outside of the 524. They was at 824. That means that they had 8 credit cards within the last 24 months. Usually Chase do not like you to have more than 5 credit cards that you guys got approved for within the last 24 months, but they fly past getting that. They had 8 credit cards in the last 24 months. So I'm guessing that we don't even have to worry about that 524 rule with this credit card. Now, what I do want you guys to understand is that you are going to need to have a higher credit score. So I always tell people for credit cards like this one, like with this credit card, you can't actually pre-qualify for this credit card. That kind of sucks. I like for people to see if they can pre-qualify for a credit card. That way they can say yes or no on whether or not they can approve you and then how much. They can't tell you that with this credit card, but I would tell people try to have at least a 680 or a 700 credit score to get approved. Now, the person that got approved for the $20,000, they stated that their credit score was over a 710. So make sure you guys have your credit score over a 700 to make sure that you guys can get approved for the credit card, and then make sure you get the higher limits. And when you apply for these different credit cards, understand that they're going to look at the credit cards that you have on your credit reports, the balance that you have on your credit reports, and also the limits that you already have on your other credit cards to determine how much they're going to approve you for, and then how much income you have coming in. If you guys put that you don't have a lot of income coming in, you're not going to get approved for like 20,000, 15,000, or the higher limit credit card. So understand that, everybody. Now, when you apply for this credit card, they are going to pull your Experian credit report. So make sure you guys don't have negative accounts there. Make sure if you do have negative accounts, try to remove those accounts first when you apply. Again, you cannot pre-qualify for this credit card. So when you apply for it, you're going to get a hard inquiry right away, and you don't want to just go apply for credit cards if you're not going to get approved for it, or if you know your credit is really bad. Now, don't forget, I have my All Things Rickita link where you guys can go through there and just scroll and look at the different credit cards there that can pre-qualify you. And that means they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So they can tell you yes or no on whether they can give you a credit card without that hard inquiry. Because maybe you don't want to get this credit card because you just don't know your chances and you don't want to just rack up inquiries. So definitely go ahead and check that out and see if you can get approved for some of those credit cards. A lot of people have been trying it out, and a lot of people have been getting approved. So congratulations to those people that were able to get approved through that link. Now, a few things that you guys are going to get when you apply for this Southwest credit card is that you guys are going to get the $75 Southwest annual travel credit every year. So you guys are going to get that $75 travel credit. So if you guys fly a lot and if you fly through Southwest, it's going to be good for you guys maybe to get this card. You guys are also going to get 4 upgraded boarding every year. So if you guys go to the gate and they have it where you guys can upgrade, you guys can actually get that reimbursed. So you guys can get up to 4 of those every year, and then you guys can get listed as an A-lister. And if you guys do that, I've seen somebody put a comment down that they spouse was able to travel for just $11. So make sure you guys, if you know that you're going to really fly through Southwest and you want to get that companion pass, make sure you guys spend a lot of money on a credit card so that you guys will be able to add your spouse onto there. So you guys can only pay that $11 or whatever it's going to be. You guys basically get that discount. So make sure you guys just basically use this card for the different things that you have. Now, understand that you're going to get the 7,500 points for your anniversary year every year. So that's good. So no matter if you're using a card or not, you're going to get that. I always tell people, if you're not going to use your card, make sure that at least you use your card every 6 months, because if you don't, they're going to cancel it, and you don't want them to cancel it. And a lot of times you can go up to a year, sometimes 2 years, but I just tell people, if you got approved for a credit card, don't let it cancel. Don't let it be canceled. Just use your credit card. Even if you was to buy like a bag of chips, just buy something just to make sure that they can see that you're using it and you're not just having the money sit there, because sometimes they can lower your limit and you don't want them to do that. But you'll also get 3 points per dollar spent when you're spending your money when you're buying your flights through Southwest, if you're doing in-flight purchases, or if you're doing gift cards with Southwest. You guys are going to get the 3 points per dollar spent. You guys are also going to get the 2 points per dollar spent when you guys are doing a Rapid Rewards hotels, or if you're doing a car rental, if you getting a car rental through their partners. So you guys are going to get the 2 points per dollar. So that's really good. Now, if you're doing all other purchases, you're going to get 1 point per dollar spent. So if you're looking, like I said, if you're not going to use this and you're not going to be flying a lot through Southwest, maybe you need to just get another credit card that can pre-qualify you and tell you yes or no if you can get anything. Maybe you just want to focus on cash back, because you can use that cash back to buy your flights anyway. So think of it like that. And a lot of those credit cards, they can give you bonuses when you sign up, and then also you guys to get that cash back. So if you want to fly through Southwest, or whoever you want to fly through, you guys can fly with whoever you want to fly with. Now, I know I told you guys about this credit card, but there's other credit cards that can pre-qualify you out there. So if you want to get pre-qualified, maybe you want to look at my link, All Things Rickita. Go ahead and check it out. And when you look there, you want to see a lot of credit cards. So you may see the Apple credit card there. They can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. And when I say pre-qualify you, they're going to say yes or no if they can approve you, and then how much they can approve you for, pre-approve you for. Now, don't forget, when you do this, you won't get a hard inquiry, but as soon as you accept it, you're going to get that hard inquiry. You can also try Navy Federal, and then you can also try Capital One or Discover, because they can also pre-qualify you. There's other credit cards on there that you can pre-qualify for also, but just go on there, see what they can pre-qualify you for. And if they can't pre-qualify you for anything, then maybe you don't want to apply for anything. Maybe you need to start removing accounts from your credit reports, and just call or text us anytime. I can talk to you. We can figure out what you have to do to boost your credit score up so that you can pre-qualify for these credit cards. And I see a lot of times utilization is a factor. So if you have credit cards out there and you have a high balance on your credit cards, then it's going to be harder for you to get approved for the credit cards, because most likely your credit score is low at the time. And then a lot of these companies, they don't want to give you any more credit cards if they see that you already maxed out your credit cards and you're not paying them down. So go ahead, pay down some of those credit cards. You see your credit score boost up. You can easily look on Credit Karma and see this. As soon as you see your credit score boost up, then you can go ahead and pre-qualify for some more credit cards. Now, I told you guys when I first started learning about credit, I was able to get $70,000 in credit in 6 months. And basically what I did was I applied for like every credit card that was out there. This was before you can pre-qualify before you can pre-qualify without getting that hard inquiry. I was just applying. I had so many inquiries, it was ridiculous. But now you guys can pre-qualify without that hard inquiry. So you don't have to get that hard inquiry, but they can say yes or no whether or not they can approve you. So if you see your credit score go up 20 points, 30 points, then you may want to go ahead and pre-qualify for those credit cards that once said no, because now that your credit score went up, maybe they may approve you. And then also, if you get accounts deleted from your credit reports, that may have been the reason why those negative accounts may be a reason why they didn't approve you at first, but once they're deleted, they may be able to approve you. So I want you again to go to All Things Rickita and go ahead and scroll through and see which credit cards can actually approve you. Again, I have it there where it says pre-qualify for that credit card, so you can definitely see if you can pre-qualify for that credit card. If you're able to get approved for any of these credit cards, definitely come back, tell us in the comments what you're able to get approved for. And if you ever have any questions, like I said, call or text us, or on my All Things Rickita, I also have a link there where you guys can schedule a call. Let's schedule a call. Let's figure out what's on your credit reports, what you have to get removed, or just figure out what we have to do to boost your credit score in general. But hopefully this video was helpful to you all. And if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. Again, my name is Rickita. You can call 833 Rickita, and I can definitely help you with the process. Talk to you all later.